Have you ever felt like something was off in your relationship, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? You hear the words, "I love you," but deep down something feels missing. What if the person who says they love you is only pretending? It's a tough thought, but knowing the truth can save you from heartbreak and help you focus on what you truly deserve. Today, we're diving into 5 clear signs that someone might be pretending to love you. This isn't about creating unnecessary doubt or overanalyzing every little thing. It's about empowering you to recognize red flags and prioritize your emotional well-being. Whether you're in a relationship now or reflecting on a past one, these insights can help you see things more clearly. So, stick around and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more relationship insights. Let's get started. Sign number 1. Their actions don't match their words. Love isn't just about saying the right things. It's about showing up consistently. Words can be powerful, but they're meaningless without action to back them up. If someone truly loves you, their behavior will reflect their feelings. They won't just tell you what you want to hear. They'll prove it through their actions every single day. For example, they might say, "I love you," but if they never make time for you or prioritize other things over your relationship, it's a clear disconnect. Love requires effort and presence. Another common scenario is when they promise to change. Maybe they say they'll stop a behavior that hurts you or start doing something to make you feel valued, but they never follow through. Promises without action are just empty words. The key takeaway here is simple. If their actions don't align with their words, it's a major red flag. Love isn't just about what someone says, it's about what they do. Pay attention to whether their behavior matches their declarations. If it doesn't, it might be time to ask yourself if they're truly invested in the relationship or just pretending to love you. Sign number 2. They avoid deep emotional connection. Love requires vulnerability and emotional intimacy. It's about more than just surface-level interactions or physical attraction. It's about truly understanding and connecting with each other on a deeper level. If someone is pretending to love you, they'll often avoid these deeper connections because they're not fully invested in the relationship. For instance, you might notice that they shut down or change the subject whenever you try to have serious conversations. Whether it's about your future together, your feelings, or even their own emotions, they deflect or avoid diving into anything meaningful. This can leave you feeling unheard or like your relationship is stuck in a superficial space. Another example is when they seem distant or uninterested in your feelings. They might brush off your concerns, minimize your emotions, or simply not engage when you open up. This lack of emotional engagement can make you feel like you're carrying the weight of the relationship alone. The key takeaway here is that if they're unwilling to connect on a deeper level, they may not truly love you. Real love involves being open, vulnerable, and present, both emotionally and mentally. If they're avoiding that depth, it could be a sign that their feelings aren't as genuine as they claim. Pay attention to how they respond when you try to connect emotionally. It can tell you a lot about where their heart really is. Sign number 3. They're only around when it's convenient. Love means being there through the good times and the bad. It's about showing up consistently, not just when it's easy or when it suits them. If someone truly loves you, they'll stand by your side no matter what, whether you're celebrating a win or going through a tough time. But if they're only around when it's convenient for them, it's a clear sign that their love might not be genuine. For example, you might notice that they disappear when you need support the most. Maybe you're dealing with a personal struggle, feeling overwhelmed, or just need someone to lean on, and they're nowhere to be found. But then, when they want something, whether it's attention, help, or companionship, they suddenly reappear as if nothing happened. This inconsistency can leave you feeling used and unimportant. Another example is when they consistently prioritize their needs over yours. They might make plans that only suit them, ignore your requests, or expect you to always accommodate their schedule without considering yours. The key takeaway here is that if they're only around when it's easy or convenient, their love might not be genuine. Real love is selfless and unconditional. It doesn't pick and choose when to show up. If they're only present when it benefits them, it's a sign that their commitment to you isn't as deep as it should be. Pay attention to their patterns. True love is consistent, not situational. Sign number 4. They don't celebrate or support your success. Someone who loves you will be your biggest cheerleader. They'll take pride in your achievements, celebrate your wins, and genuinely want to see you thrive. Love isn't just about being there during the hard times. It's also about sharing in your joy and success. If the person you're with doesn't celebrate or support your accomplishments, it's a red flag that their feelings might not be as genuine as they claim. For example, you might notice that they downplay your achievements or even seem jealous when something good happens in your life. Instead of being happy for you, they might make dismissive comments, compare your success to their own, or act as though it's not a big deal. Another example is when they don't show genuine excitement for your wins. They might give you a half-hearted congratulations or seem completely indifferent, as if your success doesn't matter to them. This lack of enthusiasm can make you feel like your happiness isn't important to them. The key takeaway here is that if they can't celebrate your success, it's a sign they may not truly care about your happiness. Real love is selfless and supportive. It wants the best for you, even if it doesn't directly benefit them. If they're unable to share in your joy or uplift you during your victories, it's worth asking yourself if they're truly invested in your well-being. A loving partner will always be in your corner, cheering you on every step of the way. Sign number 5, they keep you a secret. Love is about pride and openness in the relationship. When someone truly loves you, they'll want to show you off to the world, whether it's introducing you to their friends and family, posting about you on social media, or simply being proud to have you by their side in public. But if they're keeping you a secret, it's a clear sign that they're not fully committed to the relationship. For example, you might notice that they avoid introducing you to important people in their life. They might come up with excuses for why you haven't met their friends or family, or they might keep you separate from their social circles altogether. This can leave you feeling like you're not an important part of their world. Another example is when they hide your relationship on social media or in public. They might avoid posting pictures with you, refuse to acknowledge your relationship online, or act distant when you're out together in places where they could be seen by people they know. This secrecy can make you feel like they're ashamed of the relationship, or worse, like they're trying to keep their options open. The key takeaway here is that if they're keeping you a secret, it's a clear sign they're not fully committed. Real love is proud and transparent. It doesn't hide or shy away from the world. If they're not willing to openly acknowledge your relationship, it's worth questioning whether they're truly invested in building a future with you. You deserve someone who's proud to have you in their life and isn't afraid to show it. If you've noticed any of these signs in your relationship, it's time to reflect and prioritize your own happiness. Love should make you feel valued, supported, and secure, not confused, neglected, or hidden. Trust your instincts and remember that you deserve someone who truly cherishes you. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of these signs or if you have any advice for others going through similar situations. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Your support means the world to me. And finally, remember this: you deserve real love. Never settle for less. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.